Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at quite possibly the best brawler inside of the game right now. So before we jump into that, make sure you're using a create code in the shop if you're looking to pick up anything with the new update. And without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, guys, so jumping into quite possibly the best brawler in the game right now, even after his previous nerfs, it is Squeak. So even though Squeak got hit hard with a nerf with his gadget duration going from 20 seconds to 10 seconds, I still feel like Squeak is quite possibly the best brawler inside of a game. So there's a few main reasons for this. So this slow, again, just so toxic. The radius, being able to get your super so easily from this gadget is a big reason why he's so strong right now. But there's a lot of stats to back this up, to be honest. So the main stat is that within the East Asia monthly finals and also the EMEA monthly finals that just literally went on this weekend, Squeak was the most banned, I think, in East Asia and the second most banned in Europe. So that just goes to show that teams just think that Squeak is still ridiculously strong, which I definitely agree with. Like, he's so strong. One of the main reasons why he wasn't so strong was because he just had two useless gadgets, and it also allows him to cycle his super a lot easier, and then that allows you to just get even more slows off. It's just so hard to escape Squeak in this type of meta. So we're going to plant a residue in the middle, and he's also just so OP on gem grab. That's one of the best game modes for him for sure. I remember watching a few games where Squeak was used, and we could literally just use a gadget in the middle bush where the gem carrier kind of hides, and that gem carrier is just going to really struggle to just get out and actually collect any gems. It just gives you so much pressure, allows you to collect a lot of gems, and it's just a big reason why Squeak is so strong. And again, even in Europe, so I was just looking over my stats there, even in Europe, with Squeak being a second most banned brawler, I think he was picked the fourth most, which is just, again, absolutely insane. So when he was not banned, he was pretty much used all of the time. So it goes to show how much people rate Squeak. So I'm going to use a super on Ems. I don't even know how we'll win this game, to be honest. I've really not been constrained too much, but it should be a pretty much straightforward win. So yeah, if you guys are still wondering if you want to level up your Squeak, which a lot of you probably haven't leveled up your Squeak because he's been pretty much the worst brawler in the game, I would still put your power points into him. So that's going to be one game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, hopping into the next again, and let me know who you think is the best brawler in this meta. Of course, like, the two clear best brawlers in the meta got nerfed, so you're unsure for a few days who was going to be like the top of the meta, but Squeak for me still 1,000,000% a top 5 brawler in this meta. And you just really have to look at what the pros play at the moment. Of course, I don't really play any competitive tournaments right now, so I can't consider myself a pro right now. But just looking at those monthly finals, especially East Asia, I think that's the one. If you guys are wondering what's meta, what to really ban on certain maps, I'll just take a quick look at the East Asia VOD. It should be on the Brawl Stars Twitch or YouTube. You can literally just flick through it and just see what those guys picks, because those guys are absolutely insane. They're always one step ahead of every other region, and I definitely get a lot of tips out my gameplay just watching East Asia, because they're absolutely cracked out. Literally all of the teams in East Asia are insane. So looking like our Crow is able to pick up a few kills. I'm not really doing too much again with Squeak. The maps that I absolutely love using him on, again, always going to be those maps with chokeholds, and I could just pop my gadget right there, and I just know I'm going to get control for so long. These guys can't do anything. You're going to cycle your super even more, and that's just so broken with Squeak. So it looks like we might be able to score. We're kind of waiting for the Daryl to roll. Kind of choked that. That should have been an easy goal. So I've still not been playing Power League just yet, but I should get a guide out within the next 3 days. So if you guys are excited for that one, let me know. But what kind of format should I do the Power League guide in? So of course it's going to be like, it can be pretty hard because there's 3 bans. You know, you got to react a lot more differently to those 3 bans. So maybe I can just do like the best optimal bans. Maybe like give you guys, I don't know, like 6 bans maybe, and then just give you guys like the best picks, how to kind of react, because a lot of the reactions and like the way you ban is dependent on the coin flip at the beginning, even more so. Now there's 6 bans, so we've got 15 seconds left to hold on here. We should be able to, okay, no, Daryl's going to roll there, but we're going to completely miss that super. But by the time we miss that one, we're going to be able to recharge it quite easily. So looking like that's going to be another easy win for us. Hopefully we can pass this across. I know we could just walk this one in for the win. So that's going to be another win. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, hopping into the next game. And so talking about one of the best brawlers in the game, you guys, of course, want to be knowing the best counters to Squeak. So it's not really changed too much in terms of his normal counters. So Of course, the brawlers are going to counter him the most. For me, it has to be Mortis. Mortis is insanely OP against Squeak. Of course, you guys know Squeak isn't great against aggro. They did not too long ago actually make it a little bit more viable with how his shots are actually produced, in the fact that you can, whenever you shoot one shot, the next one just explodes instantly, which makes Squeak a little bit better in those 1v1 engagements. But still, Squeak not really the best brawler like up close. So of course, it's all about zoning with Squeak. He can be super annoying, and he was always kind of underrated in the meta. Again, just really lacked a little bit of love with his gadgets or star powers. So yeah, any type of aggro brawler, you're going to be doing a really good job with Squeak, in my opinion. Mortis, I think the main reason why I think of Mortis is because there was multiple times Team Queso in the Europe region, who recently won the monthly finals, they used Mortis so well on Crystal Arcade against the Squeak. And then I think another game as well before that, where Mortis just absolutely destroyed his Squeak. So yeah, if you just constant pressure or healing, Squeak's really going to struggle. So we're going to be able to get a good super onto the Tara there. We're just going to run into the Ems. Hopefully we can win this 1v1. Don't think we're going to have enough HP to win that, and unfortunately we're going to lose. So let's hop into the next one. All right guys, so jumping into the final game then. So if you guys were kind of wondering, like, even in the gameplay, Squeak doesn't feel like completely broken, which is really nice. I think for the first time in forever, I don't feel like any single brawler right now is like completely broken, insane, like you can't completely counter it, which is really nice. Again, there's always some type of brawler in the meta which you just can't seem to counter, with the likes of like Eve and Fang in the previous meta. Surge, when he first got buffed, he was just absolutely insane, not really any counters to him. But with the recent nerfs, really nice. I don't think any single brawler is uncounterable. Like, give Eve, for example. Eve's still really strong in the meta, but brawlers that have like high mobility, or you just got good jukes, you should be able to deal with Eve pretty okay. So yeah, looks like my teammates are pretty much carrying me. You know, I'm talking about how strong Squeak is, and I've literally done nothing in these games. But at least the gadget can just always get value, as long as you're putting it in a place where the enemies can't go by. You just know the enemies aren't going to be going towards that gadget. So got some good pressure in the middle here. Hopefully we can get this Rico. Going to try and get a few sticks onto him. Looks like this Leon probably going to take us out. Now, luckily enough, we've run back into cover. That super was terrible, but Eggo's going to finish off the Leon, and that should be the win right there. So yeah, let me know what you think of like the top 5 brawlers in the meta right now. Soon I'll be doing a Power League guide, and then maybe in about a week's time, probably doing another tier list. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.